In today's video, you're going to see 8 or 9 items that I bought, including this one here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, how much I paid, or why I picked it out. So if you want to know, stay tuned. Well, we're at the first Goodwill of the day. There's only 2 other cars in the parking lot, so maybe we'll have a good day. Follow me. The first thing I saw on this aisle was this waterproof case for your camera so we can go underwater and take pictures. They're cheap and I think it was missing some parts anyway. This cable was nothing. I passed on that. On the bottom shelf I saw this click free. It backups your computer automatically. You don't have to do anything. I know they go for a lot more than $5.99, so I was going to put it in the cart and look it up. I think this is a pretty good score. That click-free computer backup sold for $24.95 and $7.95 shipping last night. It paid for everything I bought at the store and left me a nice profit. Now back to the video. The next aisle was a toy aisle. Didn't start off too promising. There was this SpongeBob SquarePants. I knew I couldn't make money with this toy, but I think he's cute. Then I saw this Funko Pop figure. I looked it up. It wasn't one of the more popular ones, and they were asking $5.99 anyway, so I kind of passed. This, believe it or not, is a Furby. It's called Shelby Furby. It was only $1.99. This is one of the rarer ones, so I wanted to look up and see what they were currently going for. I got that Furby home. I put batteries in it. Didn't work. I noticed the ears were broken. Why I didn't notice that when I was at the store, I have no idea. I figured it was a loss. But then I decided, let me put it on eBay as parts only, or as a display piece. It sold for $14.90 plus $6.95 shipping, which is a good lesson. Even though you think something might be ruined or partially ruined, someone out there might want it. So I hope that was helpful. Now back to the video. On this next aisle, I saw this Oriental figure. It was made of a light wood. It was cheaply made. It was probably a candle holder. These pewter jars, I should have really researched them more because they were nice looking and well made, but I passed on them. This was just a cheap little Disney trinket. But next to it, I saw this figure. I never saw it before. Put on a full armor of God. I wanted to look it up and see what it was, really. It was $2.99, so I put it in the cart. And I started to look it up. This was going to be the last aisle, and then I was going to head to the next Goodwill. See this vase? I thought it was ceramics. I checked it out. It was made of metal. It was really cheap, thin metal, too. This totem pole, made of resin. I wanted $9 for it. They were crazy. Boat. I liked this boat, but had no detail. I couldn't even find the price tag. I left it. I wouldn't have bought it anyway at any price. This boat is the same. There's just no detail on it. And it was missing a sail also. This next boat, notice how I just brushed over the angel, had real detail to it. Not super detailed, but it was detailed. They wanted $30 for it. That was way too much, so I had to pass on it. Well, I was pretty happy with the haul. I had 3 decent items. I think I got them at a fairly good price. A couple of them at a really good price. And there were no more else to look at, so I was heading to the next Goodwill. So come, let's go look together. Well, we're almost at the next Goodwill. It's a gorgeous Florida day and a nice day for thrifting. So let's go inside and see what we can find. I was on my way to the glassware aisle when I saw that they had put out all these new electronics. There was VHS players, there was the DVD players, they had RCA, Sony, there was good brand names. I don't know a lot about electronics, but I knew enough. And especially with this one, this realistic AM/FM receiver, it was only $3.98. I couldn't get it in the cart fast enough. These have to go $50, $60, $70. So I was going to take it and go test it out. I finally made it over to the glassware aisle. I like this aisle, especially at this store, because I seem to find good stuff. Today was the exception, I didn't. Then I saw this August Moon figure. It was $9.99. They can go up to $100. They're like figures for Christmas and stuff. This was called Snow Woman and the Kids. I figured I'd put it in the cart and look that up also. This Goodwill has windows that you can look out as you walk towards their toy aisle. It's pretty cool. It's a small toy section, so I usually rush through it as fast as possible. Today I saw this Dilbert candy dispenser. I thought I'd look it up. It looked like it had some age to it, so I took it. I wanted you guys to see the cart's empty. The AM/FM realistic receiver didn't turn on. The August Moon figure went for like $17. It wasn't worth the $9.95 that they were asking. And the Dilbert candy dispenser went for like $6-7 on eBay. So I'm leaving here a little dejected, but not deterred. It's on to the next store. Well, that's what happens sometimes. You can't always score big. Off we go. It's a shame what happened at that other Goodwill. That AM/FM realistic receiver would have went for about $70-80. But things have a way of turning around. We're here at another Goodwill, and I know the luck's going to change. First aisle you run into at this store is their glassware aisle. Right now they're utilizing it for Christmas. They're starting to put out all the Christmas stuff. But for right now there's a little mixture of plates and Christmas. So I continue to look down this aisle, and I saw this Emma Bridgewater mug. She's pretty famous in England for making these. And this is her Skyline series. So I took a shot with it because I thought I could make some money. Quick update on the Emma Bridgewater mug. I listed it and right away it sold. Sold for $9.95. Problem is, I wanted to list it as a bid, and I listed it as buy it now by mistake. So I got about half of what I expected to get for it, but at least it sold, and it proves that Emma Bridgewater mugs are sellable. Well, let's get back to the video. I continued down this aisle. There was just more mugs. I liked the looks of this mug, but it wasn't made by anybody special. There was a few more mugs that interested me a little, but not much. And then I saw this Starbucks mug. I can spot them a mile away now that I've been doing it so long. This one was only 99 cents. It was made in 2006. It had some age to it, so I knew I could make some money, so I kept it. I walked over to the electronics aisle. It was a bunch of crap. People had just thrown stuff. Everything was either broken, wires missing. But then I saw this Coleman lamp, alarm clock, and light. I looked it up out of curiosity. It was only $2.99. And it ended up it was going for $15-20, so I kept it. I continued down the electronics aisle. As you can see, this piece is just thrown all over. Somebody hadn't cleaned this aisle in a while. A couple of DVD players and VHS players. But then I noticed this item. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Your hint is it's made by Versa. Here's what it looks like inside. Now take a guess. Try to figure out what it is. It's $4.98. I'm definitely getting it, and I'm going to make a nice score on it. I'm taking it home. Take a guess. Well, have you figured it out? It's a wristwatch winder. You ever see those fancy watches where you as you walk, they wind themselves. Well, when you put them down, they shut off. So this machine keeps them wound for you. Here, I'll give you an example. You open it up, you pull out the piece. This one winds 2 watches at the same time. You put your watch on, you stick it back in, shut the door, and then you set it to either spin clockwise, counterclockwise, or back and forth. Then when you go back to put your watch on, it's wound and you don't have to reset the time. These go for about $50 to $70. This one needs a power cord, so I got to go find one, which I'll either find in the garage in my little stash or at Goodwill. And I'm going to list it for $50 to $75. So I hope that was helpful. Let's get back to the video. Well, obviously this store is a lot better than the last store. We got these 3 nice items, plus this Versa clock winder. I'm just curious, how many of you guys guessed what that was? If you did, put it down in the comment section below. Well, if you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button. Don't forget to tell a friend, and most of all, happy hunting.